Negotiations on the implementation of Network 12, the review of Royal Mail network, have come to an impasse. The union believes that Royal Mail has broken their agreement to work closely with the CWU during the consultation process, and it's now looking for assurances to resolve the issue. CWU Assistant Secretary Terry Pullinger explained more.
Network 12 is a product of the 3-year commitment we made in the Business Transformation Agreement 2010. So each year, i.e. 2010, 11, 12, we're committed to efficiency revisions within Network. Obviously we've done 2 years of those revisions and we've come into the 3rd year. A problem has come up which has now actually questioned management's commitment to the overall concept of the Business Transformation Agreement. And we're now challenging that on the basis that we had agreements that, for instance, job security, job protection in the BT agreement, new products and services that management were meant to be investing in. However, in Network 12, it's been exposed that whether they're just pursuing the dash for cash, the savings element, that's becoming their priority in so much as they are breaking the agreements that we've made. So we're making the argument that there's a crisis of confidence now in management, how genuine they are in respect of their commitment to the agreements we've made. For instance, there's consultations taking place on RDC closures, potential closures, or they're due to take place. There's also issues to still be dealt with around what's classed as empty legs. Empty legs is where, for instance, you may run to a destination with a full load, but you haven't got a full load to bring back. And what management are seeking to do, their ideal would be to outsource those duties to an agency or to another potential set of resource. Now that, of course, is taking out jobs for CWU members. Our argument's always been that we should find new ways of working those arrangements. We should either find new products and services to fill those empty legs, or we should find new arrangements which enable us to do that work and protect our members' jobs. Now, it was agreed this year that with Network 12, management wanted to advance those revisions and try and deploy it before the Olympics. So the only way we could do that was by decoupling the more elongated discussions and negotiations around empty legs, RDC closures, and do a revision based on our current state. Management agreed to do that, and yet when we saw the outputs from their Paragon revision, which is the technology that they use to identify their optimum network, they had excluded the RDCs as if they've already closed, even though they've committed to us that no decision's been made and the union can influence whether those places shut or not. They'd already excluded them, and they had excluded all the empty leg runs as if we've already agreed to outsource those duties. And it has a massive effect on our members and their potential job security. So that is clearly out with what we agreed. And what's becoming evident is that management are making a proposal, but as far as they're concerned, that is the solution. So there's no real desire to negotiate on that proposal that they're placing before us. So, for example, when we're entering into what we believe is genuine consultation over potential site closures, management have effectively already made up their mind, and they're not open-minded to any proposal that we may put back. And we believe through the Network 12 discussions that has been exposed. And as far as we're concerned, that is evident in a number of negotiations that are currently taking place in Network. And that is totally unacceptable. It was a huge commitment, the BT agreement, the Business Transformation Agreement. And of course there would be certain amounts of pain in that, but there was also commitments, as I say, to mutual interest and the job protection, job security of our members. And there's absolutely no evidence of that. Management being committed to that in Network in the current talks that we're having. So we've stalled those talks, and what we're looking for now is to negotiate a package or a framework of both actions and commitment that will restore confidence in all of our activists at national level, divisional level, area level, local level, that we can re-engage in those discussions from a position of genuinely believing that management are entering them in the right frame of mind. They're genuinely open-minded, and they will meaningfully consider any of the proposals put forward by the union. We're currently not in that position. So it's extremely serious. Management need to understand that we are extremely serious about this situation, and we will, if the situation doesn't change, and if management seek to take executive action on some of their proposals, then we will respond in every way we can. If necessary, it would have to be a ballot, because this is about a defence of the principles that we made in the business transformation agreement, and also the future agreements, because that agreement is starting to come to an end. So our members, we have huge support in the department from the activists within Network, in RDCs and network drivers, are extremely supportive of our position. And everyone needs to understand this is a serious crossroads in the discussions that we're having, and depending on how those talks progress, could depend on whether we're moving forward together or we're going to take serious action to defend our members' jobs and their interests in line with the agreements that we've made.